Hey everybody, happy Labor Day, happy Monday, feliz segunda-feira. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I mean, for those of you in the United States, hopefully you got a nice 3-day weekend. A few things I want to talk to you about today, with note that I'd already shot a video, but I'm reshooting one now. A few reasons. One, wow, look at, you can watch that. Two, I had a really good session that I wasn't expecting. And three, I'm going to recover those topics. So the first topic was, I cleaned out a lot of brush yesterday in an area that's supposed to be maintained by the city. They haven't done anything since I moved in, which is 2008, so we're like 17 years now. Sidewalk had gotten grown over, a bunch of scrub and small trees and stuff had kind of overtaken. So I cleaned that out. So the first point I was talking about on the original video was that I'm just glad I have the fitness in terms of strength and cardiovascular ability to go out there and kind of sweat heavy, do some hard labor for 2 to 3 hours and clean up a bunch of stuff. Neighborhood I'm in, a lot of the people are actually still older than I am. Barely anyone has moved out. There's only 2 families that are younger than mine, and one of them doesn't do much of anything. And the other one, I think he works a pretty labor-intensive job, so understood that he doesn't want to do work on the weekends. And he recently put in a deck, which he did a nice job with. But yeah, I think the guy's just tired when he comes home. So yeah, thankful I could clear out that scrub. The second thing is, one of these analogies to lifting again. Hadn't been maintained for quite a while. So the analogy I see, which I'm not going to ramble on like I did the first video, is that if we leave training of any sort behind for a prolonged period of time, it gets really hard to reacclimate to it. I mean, we will have a period where we have those quick gains, but then it's hard to get back to where we were. And I've had plenty of episodes like that in my past, but I will say that if you can maintain something, even if it's small, it's much easier to keep things going, as it were. So if you can do like once a week, full body routine, you're not going to detrain nearly as bad as somebody who doesn't do anything at all for a prolonged period of time. So it's just one of those analogies, again, from somewhere else you can bring into the gym with you. So the other thing I did, I was pulling out a lot of stuff and like vines and all kinds of overgrowth. And there's a lot of the times where I was pulling like as hard as I could, right? Like just, yanking, these weeds and vines and like just, again, and anger driven, like get out of there kind of stuff. So I went to bed sore yesterday, and I woke up a little sore today and a little tired. But then I started working out, and I started with these box step ups, and I did a PR on those, 24 kilograms per hand, and that'll be on tape. So 106 total pounds extra. But yeah, that was a nice little surprise. And then I started doing deadlifts, and like the first set felt like nothing. 240 was pretty light. 330 the next set, pretty light. So I said, I'm gonna push things a little bit today. So pushed up, did 420, not too much of a problem. Did 440, not too much of a problem. And it said a 330 by 12 the other day. I ran it through Epley, and it said that my 1 rep max was like 472. So I loaded up 470, pulled it, got it a few inches off the ground and dropped it. Again, I'm not gonna grind. So you'll see it on video. It comes up pretty quick, and then you just see me let it go. And I say, no, not today, because I'm not gonna push it. No reason to. So yeah, pretty happy with how that worked out. I guess maybe some weird carryover of just, all that exertion yesterday and like pulling as hard as I could. Kind of got my brain a little bit more of a mindset rather of doing some very focused intensity with my lifts today. So anyhow, yeah, did that, happy about it. Got some good back offs, 3x3 at 380, then 3x5 at 330. And then just did my accessories so that, I can come and flex on the camera for you, show off a little. But anyhow, hope everyone has been having a great weekend, or had one rather. Hope everyone has a great week ahead. I'm going to keep training. It's going to be a little bit of a deviation come next week. That'll be exciting. I'll try and stay in touch on video. But until then, hope everyone's seeing the games they want to see. And if you got questions, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all of the kind of good YouTube stuff. All right. Have a great day and peace. All right, this is set 6. I'm going for a PR. These are 24 kilogram kettlebells. Again, trying to stay nice and upright. Filmed out of frame so I can see that motion. I've been scanning, making sure things look good and even left to right. Got Christopher Cross playing Ride Like the Wind. Great music for PR. All right. Identifying weakness on the left side now. Pushing this heavy, and that's okay. It's the reason why we're doing these, is to address the weakness in my left quad. All right. Something of a PR there. Again, 2 by 24 kilograms, 53 pounds each, 106 pounds total. Not bad. Close. Close, but no.